So the lower order can always come and capitalize on the kind of starts they have given. And if you talk about the West Indies, they don't have that luxury. Virat Kohli has been an outstanding career so far. 70 games, just under 50 for the first time. I think he's one guy, when you're chasing, his average goes to around 79 in T20s, and again a quiet T20 series so far for him by his standards, 19 and 28. Even in the World Cup he was getting 50s, but not a big score. So one is definitely round the corner.
2 starts in the first 2 games, as you see there on screen. Usually very good with converting his starts. Virat Kohli.
Sheldon was the one who got him both times at Fort Lauderdale. Once he was bowled, and the first time the ball just stuck onto the surface when he tried to play that intended pull.
The field has relaxed a bit outside of the power play. Big side of the ground, so it allows Kohli the opportunity to come back for 2. Another couple of runs, as quick as Rovman Powell is. This is what Kohli does well, isn't it? In addition to
scoring at a run a ball at the moment. So for the next 3-4 overs, they'll look to do that. And of course, they'll look for the occasional boundary like this. Short outside the off stump, and he's played it very late, almost off the wicket-keeper's gloves. Very good shot from the Indian captain.
In addition to that, he was able to get enough, use the pace of the ball and beat the 2 men behind point. Beautiful.
And this is glorious batting from Kohli, one of the world's best against the spinners. Just using the pace to guide it down to 3rd round for 2.
Yeah, had it been in India or any other outfield, you'd probably get 4 for that.
Oh, what a shot this is from Virat Kohli. You've seen this 1,000 times before. Stand and deliver, crunches it through the offside. 4 of the finest, AJ.
4 of the finest for sure. Not a half volley. There's no power. Watch those wrists. It's not a half volley, it's a decent length. Just hits, cracks that one in that gap, and in spite of that outfield being that slow, it still races away. And again uses those wrists again and just places in the middle. Wants to. Rishabh's not interested.
Push for 2 there, probably a good call from Pant. There's certain players, certain teams you can nick 2 off in the gap. This is that covered drive for 4. That's so on the up, it's ridiculous. That is the shot of a true batting master.
Good work by Sheldon Cottrell, but even though Virat took the big angle with the turn, he was still able to come back for 2. Might fall safely, might fall safely. Pollard can't get there, and he's quick.
That would have been a tremendous wicket for the West Indies. Real mistake from Virat Kohli. That went as high as anything else. It just fell short. Let's have a look here and see the replay. Virat Kohli was looking to hit that into Thy Kingdom Come. Didn't quite time it as well as he can. Dropped a little short. Unfortunate for the Windies.
Might be 4, but we'll be able to clarify this on replay. It was a superb shot nevertheless.
It hit full, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. beautifully fall from my perspective. Such a sweet shot in full control at 95-2. Oh, beautiful in the gap. Now we saw at the end of the last over him opening the face. Now he closes the face. We're seeing the best of Virat Kohli in this knock here. 100 up.
He didn't try to overhit this. He spotted where he wanted to hit this. And even though it was adjacent, pretty much that if he missed, it would have hit the stump. Just tremendous timing. And what I think was quite impressive about this shot as well is how well he picked the gap. Sweet shot. I would have been happy playing something like that in my day.
In the gap as well. Fabian Allen is quick, but he's not quick enough. He's an excellent fielder, wholehearted trier. But too much, too good from Virat Kohli, and it brings a 50 for the Indian captain. His 21st in T20 internationals. A look of determination and focus on him in this knock.
Well, when you would have failed in terms of what he carries as a batsman, we all know what a magnificent player he is. He would have failed in Fort Lauderdale, and this is what every good batsman does. 2 innings, failure. 3rd innings, I'm going to be successful, and certainly you could see it the way in which he started his innings today.
The other thing is, and I asked him at the toss, you know, about his choosing to play today, because he could easily have said, look, the series is won. I can pull myself out and take a rest. So often scores in front of the bat, not a big sweeper of the ball. But he chose to play, and he said partly because Rohit was being rested, allowed Rohit, his vice-captain, that rest. He wants 3-0.
54 or 41. We were just saying that it's been a quiet series for him. But some authentic cricketing shots, that's what you get from Virat Kohli. He's not a 6-hitter, but he's very good in finding boundaries, and that whippage, it's just unbelievable. That strength in his wrist and the ability.
Pulled away with disdain. That's been the nature of this innings from Virat Kohli, in full control. Yet another boundary.
Yeah, there was no fielder there in the deep, just waiting for that shot, waiting for that ball. He's played to perfection. Okay, coming back to the point we were making about Rishabh Pant, when you see the kind of shots he can play and the manner in which he can go about it, it's just frustrating every now and then when he decides to take bowlers on too early. Taking Sunil Narine on the very first ball, or playing a few shots. When you get set, when you can take a few balls and play these kind of innings, why don't you do that more often? And that's where the frustration creeps in for everyone. It's not a question of his talent or what he can do. But Virat Kohli has been dismissed against the run of play. A very good catch by Evan Lewis.
Yeah, looked up very soft. They're trying to squeeze this one behind point. Couldn't quite keep it down. Full delivery. And Evan Lewis made no mistake. A little too late, you would say, for the West Indies, but a fine innings comes to an end. Virat Kohli dismissed for 59 from 45. It's 133 for 3.